And then when you're talking about the commission,
the dreaded commission conversation
that we're waiting to get so that we can pay all of these fees that are coming out of our bank account regardless.
Because we really don't get to keep the entire commission check that we're gaining from the sale or the purchase of your home.
Yo, that's so whack.
No.
And I don't think clients understand that at all.
Yeah. No,
because that's how we get the clients that want us to negotiate what we tell them our bottom line percentage of the sale is.
Yes.
So I don't think they understand that when you see that your commission check, is $5,000. Of that $5,000, how much you actually get to keep and utilize toward your own home expenses. Not real estate expenses, not playing catch up on all of the credit cards that you've racked up paying all of the dues that you have every month.
Because you haven't had a closing.
Right.
Exactly. Because nobody showed you how to go out and get clients because real estate school teaches you nothing about real estate. It's kind of this big vicious circle.
You just have to get to the point where you have to know and meet people.
Really?
And I am so thankful that you and I found each other in this brokerage that we're in now.
Absolutely.
Because before, and obviously there's lots of other people that we've met along the way through this brokerage and before.
Right.
I've met other people outside of that. But it's truly, that is so important, is the who you know in all of this.
Right, who you know and who you click with and what you're able to. We've met so many great people and what you can do, networking and those relationships and making sure that you know the right people to bring them to your client.
That's why y'all number one, because of that.
Commissions are always negotiable. We, at our brokerage, we charge 6% for a listing.
Yes.
If we're the listing. And there's a reason for that. And so, we're going to break that down here for a second for you.
Yes.
And we're just going to go on a 6% commission. It's the norm. It's not set, but it is the norm.
Yes, there's no standard. You are able to negotiate in between brokerages because
and if
there's not a state mandated everybody has to charge 6% for a listing.
No.
However, our brokerage, we charge 6% for a listing, and Michelle is going to explain to us why and how
it all breaks
and
down.
what we end up actually being able to utilize for ourselves.
Exactly, because when you're sitting at the closing table and that seller, whether you're on the buy side or the sell side, and that seller is thinking to themselves, I just, forked out all of this money and this could be in my pocket and, they make tons of money. So on a $400,000 house, which wouldn't that be wonderful?
That would be
magnificent. On a $4,000, 6% commission is $24,000. Okay. Now, we do not get to keep $24,000. No, we don't.
No,
because that is split between the buyer's agent and the seller's agent, and that's a whole nother thing. We've talked about that before. We're not going into the weeds of the NAR settlement. Be a good person. Pay your buyer's agent. Let's just be a good person, okay? Be kind. Pay your buyer's agent. There you go. That's all you got to know.
That's it. Michelle has put down the gavel.
Exactly.
That's it.
Be kind. Pay your buyer's agent.
Yes.
Okay. And so the buyer's agent, so now that's split. So that's $12,000 each side.
Yep.
Okay. Now that $12,000,
you don't get to keep all that either.
You don't get to keep all of that because now that $12,000 is split between us and the broker.
Yes.
Our broker.
Yep.
And norm is 70-30. Okay. Right? Yeah, that's how that works. 70-30. I'm like
70-30. But when I started in real estate, 50-50.
Oh, some do.
50-50.
Right.
It was everywhere until, here, I'm 70-30.
Right,
but
right.
It's been 50-50
and it's different
else.
in other brokerages, but still, the broker, so now the broker is paying a lot of things. Like in our case, our broker takes care of the E&O insurance, and she does a lot of other things for us as well. But
we're not charged 5 and 10 cents for copies.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Thanks, Janice and Sam.
Exactly. Right. So now, and they have to make money too. They got to keep the lights on. They got to keep all of that stuff.
We also do get our own offices here. At
we
JD
do. Yeah.
Exactly.
Like to, and
exactly. We have that
so now we've taken that, and now that $12,000 is now $8,400.
Yep.
Okay.
26 of it went right to the brokerage,
and let's not forget about Uncle Sam.
Yes.
We have to take taxes out of that. So you
Yes, we
figure
do.
30% of that. So now that $12,000.
Did you figure it out?
Yep, is
Oh, you did.
$58.80.
I'm not in a position where I can help you because the way that my bank account is set up, the thing is, I got a checking in the savings, but all my money is in the savings. I don't think my card is going to go through unless you got jeans on because you got to wipe it off.
So out of 12,000, we're left with less than half
Half,
of what we've actually been written a check for.
And
if
we
you will.
have put out $100 a month for this.
Yeah, because that
$100
$5,800, that doesn't include any of those fees that we just talked about in the beginning of this podcast.
So now that
No. No. She wasn't ready. She wasn't ready.
okay, so we know what it is, and this is the life that we chose, and these are the things that and this is what we want to do. So it's not cry and whine by any means.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
But
absolutely
it is
not.
reality check because
we need
we're
to
real.
make sure people know. Yeah, because I mean, there's too many times where I've heard people say things like, "Oh, that realtor just got their money and ran," and it's like you don't even understand what went into whatever it is that they did.
Right.
You don't even understand what the scope of their job actually includes.
You going to learn today.
Yes, exactly.
So
again, like you said, or like I said earlier, when you're paying a professional for something, you're not paying them for that moment in time.
right.
You're paying them for their experience, the relationships that they have with other professionals,
Yeah.
and how they're going to be able to help you. So, whether it is we negotiated a price down, or we negotiated a price up, or
Yep.
we negotiated appliances or a fix or a roof or whatever the case may be.
Ooh, I got one of my clients a basketball hoop and a barbecue grill one time.
I
Yes,
love it.
he was
I
very
love
happy.
it. Yes, I bet. And it's all about the client.
Yeah.
And so being able to have those skills and things like that, it just doesn't grow on. You have to learn. You have to be
Yes.
trained. You have to have experience. So
Absolutely.
we do not get to walk away from everything, every deal.
We're
with
not
the full
multimillionaires.
full commission check and go sit in our lounge chairs on the beach with Mai
No.
Tais.
Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh no. No, 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 no.
Not quite yet.
Not
Maybe
quite-
one day.
Maybe one day it will.
I'm going to keep those goals high. One day we might get there, Michelle.
Exactly.
We'll be shooting a real episode on the beach somewhere in
I know.
Jamaica.
We're actually going to be on a beach in New Baltimore, just so you know.
It's not the same.
Hey, aim high, Michelle. Aim high.
Metro Beach.
I don't know if that's
I don't know. That's probably not any better. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Let's go back to New Baltimore. We'll go back
We'll
to
go
the Bay.
Lexington. We'll
There
go
we
to
go.
Lexington.
There we go. Let's
We'll
go to Lake
We'll go.
Superior.
There you go. There you go. We're going to Picture Rock.
Yes. We will go.
We're going to Picture
Yes.
Rock. Okay.
Yeah, do
We're
it.
digressing again.
It's always, Michelle.
It is.
So commissions, like we just broke down, you get down to $58.80, and then you're still left with all of those other things, all of those fees, insurances, board dues, MLS fees, not to include the gas that you've spent driving here, there, everywhere, or whatever you had
The
to do to
subscriptions
accommodate
that you're
them,
paying
different
for,
subscriptions,
Canva, Mile IQ, whatever, all kinds of different
all of the
stuff.
extra marketing techniques for all of our clients and
Right,
stuff. Because that's another thing. Like Michelle and I have said, we do not pass that buck on to our clients. We take that. So that $58.80, we've still got a nice $400 or $500 bill to pay to those professional photos, or
exactly.
a couple $100 to pay to that drone photographer out of there.
enough to wait till closing.
Until closing to receive their money. Yeah.
Yep.
So then you're down even lower, maybe you're at $3,500 is what you've gained out of a $12,000 sale that you really have left to put into your household.
Yeah, your household, your bank account, to pay your bills and better yourself and whatever. And always, the hope always is that it's going to lead to the next one. And your
Absolutely.
business builds and your business grows.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. But I guess just the big thing is that people need to understand it's not fast money.
No, it's not. You
easy
just have
money.
to be realistic and logical about it. Really, like you just did. Like you just broke it all down for someone. Someone that's just trying to get into it. Like you said, the girl you first talked with, she's, I'm going to be a millionaire.
Nope.
You know, like she just ready to go.
I'm gonna have like $5,000 extra a month to spend on whatever I want, get my nails done and whatever. I'm like,
Well, good luck with that.
exactly.
You know?
I cut stuff out of my grocery budget so that I can get my nails done.
Yes, I get
Yeah,
it.
because you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't change any of it. It's not
Me either.
No, I wouldn't change
I
any
enjoy
of it.
the job too much, regardless of the cost that's associated with it. I really do enjoy helping people, and I know you do too.
Yeah, and
you know?
and if it's just the price of doing business, and it's the price of doing the things that you want to do,
Yeah.
and it does give you the flexibility to do the things that you need to do for your family and things.
Would you be willing to trade all the days from this day to that for one chance, just one chance, to come back here and tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom?
Like that. And where else can you be such a big part of
Yeah.
somebody's story?
A huge part, yeah.
And that's the best thing.
That's
right there.
the absolute best is actually helping
them.
someone.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, you talk to your client, whether it's a buyer or a seller, and you listen to them and you find out what their story is, what their goals are, and it's like, okay,
work through those challenges
just like we
with
said,
them.
those strategic real estate solutions.
Yes.
Right? And okay, these are your issues, these are your problems. How can we address them? And and that's what it's all
guide
about.
you in the best way for your life.
And then we get paid to do it too. So
yeah.
Get money.
You know, and then
it's pretty
it's
awesome.
probably good because we would probably do that stuff for free, and we would be like, I don't know, living in a box under a bridge, or in the Taj Mahal.
One of them.
I know. So I guess we'll wrap this one up a little bit here, but it just does boil down to we want people to understand what it's really about.
Yeah.
And if you're going to get into real estate open-eyed.
Yes.
Check out just as much as
interview.
Yes,
Just like we tell our clients about
interview.
interviewing, you do the same as a realtor to make
and
sure
you're
that you're in the right
and
spot.
a brokers that you're going into, they should be interviewing you too, and that's what and
to make sure that you
yeah.
guys both mesh together well,
and
you know?
and expectations. It's
Yeah.
all about those expectations and being able to meet the expectations,
Agreed.
understand what they are, and
Yep.
it really is a great career and a great opportunity.
Yeah.
But you have to go into it open-eyed. You
Yeah.
have to know what you're getting into, and unfortunately, there's a lot of people that have that license that is just going to lapse because they're like,
I was
oh
not
my Lord,
prepared for this.
I was
Yeah.
not prepared for this.
So let Michelle and I prepare you.
Exactly. We can do that. We can help you out with that.
We can help you
We
out
can
with
help
that.
you that.
Yes.
So yeah, so we're going to continue on with 2025 because 2024 is out the door.
Out the door.
Out the door.
2024.
Exactly. And 2025 is your 2025. I can't even. When I was in high school, it's like 2025 was like, you know, Buck Rogers and the Jetsons. I think the Jetsons was
Yeah.
like 2020 or 2021 or something.
I think so.
I don't know. Crazy.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't know.
Terminator was 1984. For
I was a year old. Oh my goodness. My daughter told me the other day we were from the olden days.
Oh my Lord.
Me and Sean, and I'm like, we were born in the 80s. That is not
You're babies.
olden days.
You're
What are you
babies.
talking? She said she was asking us something. She goes, "Well, we thought you might know since you're from the olden days."
My gosh, she probably, if she knew how old I was, she was thinking, oh my gosh, did you like come from like, I don't know, England on the Mayflower?
Oh my golly.
You're born in the 80s. My daughter was born in the 80s.
I'm anxious if I'm born in the 80s, apparently. So I don't
Apparently, it's a
know.
thing. It is. Yeah, it's all good.
Well,
So-
thank you guys for tuning in with us. We're gonna let you go.
We're
'cause
gonna-
we're gonna ramble.
We're
for
going to
all the
ramble
day away.
forever.
But please do not ever forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Keep sending us those questions. We have been fielding them. Hopefully, we'll be covering a few in the next episode or two.
Yeah, that's the plan. That's the goal. That's
And
the goal.
as usual, we are real. We kept it all the way real with
Can't
you
get
today.
much more real than sitting in your kitchen.
In my kitchen. I'm Charity Morris.
And I am Michelle Thayer,
And our passion is,
helping you find your way home.
so why not let love guide you? See you guys later.